Well, good afternoon, grunts. It's Uncle Brian here, table for one. As you can see, today it's going to be a little maintenance on the new hog, my 2023 Harley Davidson Street Glide. I'm going to do a primary service, a full primary service. I'm probably gonna get flack because I should have the motorcycle on the stand. Well, I got my motorcycle stand in storage unit, so I'm making do with what I got. The weather's kind of crappy, so it's a good day to do maintenance. So I've kind of cut an ice cream bucket to capture my old oil here. Slide that under here, and we'll get started. We'll drain the oil first. So this now can be undone by, well, not quite. We're getting there. Probably would have been easier on a stand, but we'll see if we can get it by hand. Here we go. It's coming by hand now. There we go. Probably should have some rags. Let me grab a rag real quick. Keep some at the ready, because you never know. All right, guys, we got oil coming out. I'm gonna go ahead and check my plug. These plugs have a magnet on the bottom that you can check for metal shavings. If a lot of these, where they're new enough, you'll have some shavings in there. Looks like this one hasn't been serviced in a while, so that's some metal in there for being brand new. And believe it or not, it looks like somebody used plumbing tape on this, which is weird. Shouldn't be using plumbing tape. But we'll get the plug cleaned off, get it ready to go back while that's draining, and I'll catch back up with you guys in a moment. Okay, guys, come back. I got my plug nice and clean. I got a new O-ring on it. We'll go ahead and install it, close this all back up. This is all done draining, I'm sure. So get this put back in and installed. Okay. I'm just going nice and snug with it. You don't have to go super tight. Just give it a good a lot of places like to super tighten your pan nuts there, so you have to go back and take the vehicle or the motorcycle back to a dealer to get it serviced because you can't get the plugs off. I've had it happen couple times. That or oil filters, most of them are so tight you can't get them off, and you gotta take it somewhere to get it done. I'll slide this old tub of crankcase lube out of the way, and we'll take the cover off. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws to hold the cover on. And I'm kind of going to go with a star pattern with it. They do come with their own little washers, so don't lose your washers. And I'll get back to you in a moment. Okay guys, getting this last screw taken out, and as you can see, the lid wants to come off right, the cover, I shouldn't say lid, but the cover wants to come off right away. So we'll take this off. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this out a little bit, guys. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay guys, I wiped out the inside cover of my primary cover. I do look at the gasket. I make sure the gasket's in great shape. They recommend you replace them every time. I don't. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I make sure it's in there secure, make sure it's not cracked or worn or anything like that. This is again, it's a 2023. It's fairly new, so I'm not too worried about it, but I do look at the gasket. I make sure it's good to go. I clean out around here and I wipe down anything that I can get to with the rag. Make sure it's all nice and clean. You know, give it a good quick wipe down. And you fill your oil right here. I'm just going to use a regular funnel I would use when I change oil in my vehicles. And it fits down there in that hole quite nicely. And I'll just pour the oil in there. 1 quart of it, you'll get about 32 ounces. So recommend 30 to 34 for a wet and dry. So I'll go ahead and start putting oil in here. And guys, make sure everything is clean. You know, when you put that funnel in there, make sure tip that is nice and clean. I look down, make sure it's nice and clean. I don't have any old stuff in there. And then I put the funnel in, and you got a little notch here at the bottom of your primary here, where this fits in there. As long as you get it down there below the lip of that primary, you should be all right. And then we'll start adding oil in slowly. Make sure we don't make a mess. We're not leaking out the top. We'll just dump this quart of oil in there. Nice and easy. I know Harley Davidson makes a special funnel that connects or kind of hooks onto where this funnel is at, and you can easily pour your oil in there. But you know, anything with Harley Davidson's HD stands for $100, and I'm not going to pay extra price to make this even easier. I mean, it's not difficult as it is now, but oh, see, now we got little runnage here, and maybe we overfilled. That's a possibility. We'll just take that out for now. Oh wow. Okay. Put that right back in there real quick. Wipe up. I'm sure because I'm not very level. Got a little spillage. We'll let that settle for a minute. Check back in a minute. All right, guys, we're as full as she's gonna get. So I'm gonna go ahead and let me grab a light here real fast. I'll try to add a little bit more, but she's as full as she's gonna get. You can kind of see the fluid down there. So yeah, she's about as full as it's gonna get. She's right there at the edge. And so I'll go ahead and button her up and call her good. start by putting these on kind of loosely by hand. Make sure all holes are lining up as they should. Again, guys, these don't need to be Herculean tight, as you can. These screws are kind of cheap. They're aluminum and they'll easily strip. So you just gotta snug them on. Once they're on, they're not gonna go anywhere. And then I just kind of do the star pattern when I tighten them up. No electric tools, power tools required. Just a little elbow grease is all you need. And then we'll just kind of go over it real quick here. Make sure everything's nice and snug as it should. There we go. I think it's good to go. Double check my handiwork. Plug in. Got all these all snugged up good. And there you have it, guys. That's how you change your primary chain case fluid in your Harley Davidson motorcycle. And as you recall, if you're a fan of my channel, I did a service video on my 2008 Dyna Super Glide FXD where I did oil, primary, and maybe transmission. But I'm going to do all these separate videos. So I'll put this primary service one up here soon, and I'll do another one for oil. I got to change oil in it also. I'll do transmission another day. But yeah, I've got accessories coming in, highway pegs, shifter peg, luggage rack, new slip-on mufflers to make it louder, hand grips. So stay tuned for mod videos coming up here in the near future. It'll be kind of throughout the year. Rides, I'll be posting rides as well. So stick around. It should be a good series of videos. So until next time, guys, toodles.